So I left you with a cliffhanger last week. What happened to Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael and Azariah? They decided, you know what, they weren't going to eat the king's food. They were going to eat just vegetables and water for 10 days and see what happened to them. It says this, at the end of the 10 days, they looked healthier and better nourished than any of the young men who ate the royal food. So the guard took away their choice food and the wine, and they were to drink and give them vegetables instead. To these 4 men, God gave knowledge and understanding of all kinds of literature and learning, and Daniel could understand visions and dreams. And at the end of the time set by the king to bring them into his service, the chief official presented them to Nebuchadnezzar. The king talked with them, and he found none equal to Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael and Azariah. So they entered the king's service. In every matter of wisdom and understanding about which the king questioned them, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and enchanters in the whole kingdom. And Daniel remained there until the 1st year of King Cyrus. Wow. They put God first. You know what? They decided, we're not going to defile ourselves. We're not going to give ourselves to your customs that we know are wrong against our God. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put God first. And as they put God first, God gave them wisdom and understanding. He gave Daniel the ability to interpret dreams. Do you know what? These are the sorts of gifts that God gave. Do you know what? The straight path that we're talking about, these 4 young men got a straight path towards the king, and the king showed favour towards them. Last week we were looking at Luke 2:52. Jesus increased in wisdom and stature, in favour with God and in favour with others. Favour with God opens up opportunities for you to have favour with other people. Do you know what? It comes down to this obedience. Obedience. Just like Daniel and those others, they were obedient to what God asked them to do. And God turned up for them. If you read on the story, and what we're looking at this week is we're looking about valuing others. They valued their faith more than their things. Daniel was thrown into a den of lions because of his faith. And he said, do you know what? God could rescue me, but if he doesn't, I'm going to serve him. Do you know what? Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, the other 3 had their name changed. Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, they got thrown into a fiery furnace. And their resolve was the same. Do you know what? If God wants to save us, he can. But if he doesn't, we still will serve him. Challenge for you. Have you come to know a God that's worth serving? Have you come to know a God that you believe will direct your paths, even when things don't look great and don't look good, that he will bring about good in your life? My challenge for you this week is this. Think about the direction of your life. Think about where it's going. Ask yourself, are there some things that I need to get right between me and God? Do I need to ask him to direct my paths?